Okay, hi guys, and welcome back to a long lost episode of my little conversations. Well, my name is Wanjiko Edna, and I am so glad to be talking into my phone right now. I have had the craziest month. This is the end of August. Hopefully, I get this out before the end of the week. So, first of all, I am feeling guilty as hell because I'm recording this on Thursday evening. Isn't an episode out already by today? So, first of all, apologies for today and for last week. Imagine actually legit had like 2-3 recordings. Then my phone did that thing to me. I don't know. They got lost somewhere between my phone, my laptop, and posting them. But anyway, that's beside the point. I'm so tired. Just gotten home. It's something. I have shit to do. But we always make time for the things that are important. And honestly, I don't know if it's a podcast that's important or that I like yapping or both. Anyway, so funny thing I've noticed. Okay, first of all, this episode is going to be all over the place. And also, now back to what I was saying. Funny thing I noticed. Sometimes you feel like you look back at a day that you've had, and you're asking yourself, hey, okay, that was a crazy day from morning to evening. And you can't really classify the day as good or bad. And I don't know if you're getting what I'm saying. But okay, from like morning, let's say it's a normal 8 to 5 person that works, has kids, lives in a house they have to pay rent and all that stuff. So let's assume in the morning wake up at like 5, get their kids ready for school. The kids are not waking up. So you get ish pissed at them. Because first of all, wanakuchelewesha and your boss will get mad at you, will shout at you, and you don't have control over it because you don't want to also get mad at your kids. So, first of all, in the morning, you get a little frustrated because you can't get mad at your kids, but you're running late, your kids won't wake up, and you need to get to work on time, or your boss will just start shouting at you. So, okay, they wake up, they hug you goodbye, then all of a sudden, you don't even remember your kids pissing you off because they won't wake up. Then maybe you're driving to work, then there's traffic and you're already late. And now you're pissed, you're hooting at cars, and people are just shouting. And then someone from the other end of the road who's not even anywhere close to you says some shit that's probably not even related to you, but because you're mad, because you're mad of the traffic, you're pissed and you're overthinking all of it. So you're a bit angry. And when you're going to work, as you're entering the building you go to, as you're driving into the parking area, the wachi over there says hi to you, and all of a sudden you're smiling like, sasa mkubwa nini nini, and that's a little, that's like a tiny bit of excitement. And then you get into work, you're late. Your boss is at the door. He's like, hey, Wanjiko, mbona umechelewa? What time is this you're coming in? Eh? And all of a sudden your mood is down. But then you go sit next to your colleague over there at your area, at your desk, and you'll start banter. And all of a sudden you're happy again. And the day is long, you are tired. And you get home and your kids hug you and they're like, hi mommy, hi daddy, how have you been? Blah blah blah. And you just feel happy again. So the point I'm trying to drive with this scenario is that there's no perfect moment, there's no perfect day. There'll always be these little pockets of happiness. There'll always be a problem that will arise. There'll always be the bad guy on the other side of the road, or an angry boss that's just pissed at home. So akona frustrations will come and lay them when you're at work. So yeah, Okay, in relation to this hypothetical situation that I'm talking about, there's this guy called Georgie Ndirango. I don't know if it's called Georgie or just George, but yeah, anyway. So he has a whole YouTube channel on men's mental wellness. I've forgotten the name of their podcast. Guy. And I've listened to it from 2021. It's among the first like podcasts I ever used to like watch so much and listen to. Oh yeah, it's called Man Talk. Man Talk. Yeah. Mantalk.k, something like that. So he co-hosts with some other guy, but that's not the point. So there's this video I watched, I think it was on Instagram, and he was talking about how when he was younger, he used to imagine when he has a good job, bringing in good money, he has his own home, he has a wife and kids, he'll be happy. But then as time goes by, he started realizing, yeah, I have the good job, but I'm not happy. I do have good cash flow, I have good money, but I'm not happy. And then he went ahead and said, whether you have everything in check, you have a nice big home, you have a wife, you have kids, you have a nice job, you have good money, you probably even travel the world just like you imagined it, there'll always be a problem. There'll always be a situation that needs to be handled. There'll always be the angry client that you need to deal with. There'll always be the angry guy across the street talking shit because of God knows what. But then he was like, you sit down and then you realize, oh yeah, I don't really have to wait for this day or this thing to happen so that I can actually say that I'm happy. Because you'll never actually sit down and be like, I'm actually happy. Nah, you'll be in the moment and you probably won't realize it until later. And you're like, okay, I was happy on this day at this time. And actually, it made me think about my ear. Hey, I've had a shit ear. Because I've had to do deadly introspection that I didn't really want to do. You know, the trauma that usually tuck in at the back of your mind, you probably wouldn't even think about it. Yeah, I've had to think about those things because I was too idle for like a really long time. And it brought up crazy emotions. I had to sit with them, I had to think about it, I had to even try and figure out why did I feel like this when this happened, or why did I do this and I could have done something better. Why was I the bad guy in this situation? And I don't think I'm a bad person. I just did something horrible, you know. And then I realized amidst all this, the couple of months, because I was pretty idle for like, I'd say a solid 6-ish months. Like, it wasn't all bad. There's days I'd go out for like ice cream with a friend, and that's like a little moment of happiness. There's a day I'd like call a friend, we'd talk for like 2 straight hours, and the whole catching up would be so nice. There's a time I probably, oh yeah, there's a time in June I went for painting with my friend and I didn't even record shit. Like, there's times I used to document things and post them on Instagram. Nowadays, I don't know. I think I'm just either I'm too in the moment or I just don't care to post anything or I don't even know. So yeah, anyway, these little pockets of happiness are the most important. Hold on to them, remember them, because that's the time you'll be happy, if you're being honest.